Hey, thanks for watching, fans. It just so happens we had a little bit of technical difficulties, so Lucas from the 29 Toes podcast has graciously stepped in for the part of Beth for the first 15 minutes. That's right. He will be playing Beth. He was such a great understudy.
This is an Insane Cast production. You are listening to Thanks for Watching, the All Movies Podcast, with your cast, DJ, Beth, Joe, and Jimmy. And now, thanks for watching.
Welcome to Thanks for Watching, episode 95. Woohoo! It's our first show of a new decade. Yeah.
Decade.
Okay, well, I'm DJ. There we go.
Who are you?
I'm Beth.
Who are you?
Oh, there you are.
Hey. I'm Joe, by the way.
Hi, Joe.
Hey, guys.
It was your birthday.
It was yesterday.
Happy birthday.
Thanks.
We're still young.
I feel old.
No, just add the two dates to the two numbers together, 2020.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and that's how old I am.
Oh, yeah. That's cool.
That's one thing that's been cool since 1990.
Oh.
So, I was born in 80, right?
Okay.
And then so through the 80s, you just take the last digit. There's my age.
Oh, yeah.
And then in 1990, you can take the first digit and the last digit. There's my age.
Yeah.
So 91 would be 11, 11.
Yeah.
12, 12, blah, blah, blah. You hit the year 2000. I'm 20 in the year 2000. You just keep going with that scheme.
Oh, rock on.
Oh, cool.
You just add the two digits together. So you got 2001. That's 21. 2002. That's 22. So blah, blah, blah. And moving forward, you could still do that two grouping, and you got 40. I'm 40, everybody. That's the long and short of it.
Ooh.
You don't look 40.
Thanks.
Right.
I don't feel like a 40-year-old.
No, you
Yeah, but you're cool.
don't look like a
I don't,
40-year-old.
well, I mean, there's cool 40-year-olds, right? I mean,
That's true.
you made it sound bad, like, well, you're cool, so it's okay.
Well, that's not what I meant. I meant to say it just so happens you're cool and you're 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Maybe I said it negatively.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when you're a kid and you go, oh, yeah, that guy's 40, you're like, holy crap, that dude is old. Yeah.
Some 4-year-olds start podcasts. And they're
That's
cool.
also true. So there you go. Thank you for the happy birthdays.
Absolutely. What did you do? What did you do for your birthday?
So we went to breakfast at one of my favorite places here in town that I've been going to since I was 19.
Ooh.
There was a 5-year period where I was there every Sunday.
Since 1999.
Yeah, that's the first time I went. Good job, see? You figured it out.
Sweet.
I was there with a few good friends and Crackhead Blue, of course, and the owner came out and sat with me for a little bit and chopped it up with me because he's known me since I was a kid, basically. I told him it was my birthday and how old I was and everything, and he was like, "Man, I gotta retire.
Yeah.
If it's been that long, like I've been here too long." So, yeah, it was a good weekend. I was a member of the 29 Toes podcast or not a member. I was a guest on the 29 Toes podcast.
Fantastic.
That was on Saturday.
How did you do on the 2-minute?
I guess I went way over.
Okay. Yeah, me too.
He's like, "You're way over if you want to stop." I'm like, "Okay, cool," and I stopped.
Yeah. Well, like at 2 minutes, they should just chime in. Like, okay.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Are they going to give me a countdown or?
No, they don't give you a countdown. They just let you go.
Self-centered dude is still going.
See, that's what I was thinking too about myself when I was doing. I'm like, gosh, I talk about myself a lot.
You're not self-centered. You just like to talk.
There it is again. That's true. That's some. I mean,
Is it though?
I talk about movies and I talked about my podcast. Granted, that was important to me.
Yeah. Penny is always telling me how much you like your podcast.
Podcast.
Unless you get tongue-tied like I did earlier on Marco Polo.
Oh, I know. I saw one of the Marco Polos
I
where
did
you
too.
Tasmanian deviled it right up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually delete that shit.
And I'm grateful you didn't delete it, because those little...
And then Lucas followed up with a good one. So.
Yes, he did. He did. So, and
Anyway.
and if you were a member of the patreon.com/tfwmovies, and we haven't had a new member in a long time.
There's no time limit?
Yeah, we need to.
Yeah, I'm gonna, it doesn't have a limit.
No
but
time limit.
It might have to. I mean,
Oh,
might have to dangle a new juicier carrot, perhaps.
Oh, perhaps. Maybe the Twinkie Wiener sandwich isn't juicy enough.
I mean,
I thought it was pretty juicy.
I'm not dipping it in milk.
No,
It's not
it
happening.
won't be that juicy. All right. Well, hey, there you go. And then if you are a Patreon member, you also get to be in the Discord. Like right now, Crackhead Blue is hanging out with us, just chit-chatting away, typing in a bunch of gifts and stuff, which is really super cool. Right now, there are a bunch of math and figures kind of gifts, trying to figure out ages using the year age thing that we talked about.
Yep.
That. So, and then our contact info, right? If you're not going to contact us on Patreon, you could also contact us through our wonderful phone number. That's right, 512-PODCAST. And we don't need to...
512 podcast.
That's right, 512 podcast. Our
Or if you want to reach out to 29 Toes, you could contact them at 512 podcast as well. Apparently, because that's what they're telling.
They're telling everybody this. I'm like, it actually would be kind of funny to get something from them. I know they know a lot of people. There's a lot of people that listen. So,
Yeah.
but what I think they need to do is do a call out. They need to give somebody a chance to answer a question or something. Something to engage their audience, and perhaps maybe they will get somebody.
Well, they try to get people to write in with corrections, but they say write it to Tyler, but he's not going to look at it. So
Right, yeah. So there's no motivation there. Wahaha.
yeah.
Anyhow, I just got distracted because I think Beth just dropped out. Of the
Yeah,
call.
she said her net took a nosedive. She'll be back.
Oh, okay. Oh, look at that. Huh. All right.
keep
What
going.
else? Oh yeah, our website. Our website has all that info right there. Also, our previous lists, all that fancy stuff, is also on our website. What's that website? Oh yeah, tfwmovies.com.
That can.
Yeah, you know what the TFW stands for, right?
Those freaky witches.
You were off by all of it. All of it, yes.
Toasted fondue wings.
I like that one. How about thanks for watching?
There it
That's
is. There it is.
That's it. Toasted fondue wings. Can that be the title of the show?
Sure, man.
I gotta write that down.
Toasted fondue wings.
fondue wings.
Teriyaki fox whiskers.
Now that sounds like a movie. What is it? Tango Whiskey Foxtrot. Take a bit of,
No, there you go.
which
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
oh, that's it. I don't think I've seen it. No, I did see it.
I have not either.
Maybe I haven't. Oh, I might have to watch that one. I might have to.
All right.
Okay. So moving on. I haven't told you guys where you can listen to our podcast in a long time.
But if they're already listening to it, you don't really have to tell them where.
That's true.
Because they already are.
That's true.
right?
But here's the deal. Share it. Share this podcast with your friends. That'd be really cool. I mean, and just let them know where you listen or where anybody else can listen. It's pretty much everything. We're on everything. Tune in, get Stitcher, Skechers.
What?
Sorry, I don't know where my brain went. Stitcher and what is it? Oh, I don't remember what else. Everything. We're on everything. Google Play. In fact, you could even say, "Hey Alexa, play Thanks for Watching podcast," and I believe we'll just start playing. I gotta try it. I haven't tried it yet.
I haven't either. I have the Google Podcast app, and it's on there.
Oh, okay. Sweet. I wonder if I can get the Google Podcast app on any of the Apple devices. I don't have anything that would play Google.
I don't know.
I tried on, what is it called? I have this device. It's not, what is it? It's not a Google device. It's not a Fire Stick. I'm blanking it. Oh, Roku. But
Okay.
and I don't know if you could play podcasts on the Roku.
No idea.
Yeah, it's weird. So, Beth will be back shortly. She just she doesn't know what happened. She has no idea. So she'll be back soon. Hopefully she's still recording. We don't have to resync this thing. Well, I was hoping she'd be here when we start this next segment.
Well, we could start without her, and then when she gets back, we can fill her in.
We could fill her in, exactly.
Let her know what's happening.
Okay, well, here's what I wanted to do. It's a little bit different than our normal podcast. Normally, this is where we would start our list, but I have a different list for everybody. A very different list for everybody. We're going to talk about the Golden Globes. Huh? What do you think? How do you like them apples?
I love apples.
The golden apples?
Yeah. And no, I'm sorry, but Good Will Hunting was not on the Golden Globes this week. Or this year.
No.
No. Crackhead Blue in the chat says, "Congrats to Joaquin."
Yeah, good job, man.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I wanted to talk a bit about the Golden Globes this show, and so that's going to take place of our list for sure.
Cool.
And to start off with, best film drama. I really, I kind of thought the Joker might make it. I did not see Marriage Story.
Oh
Did
my
you think that was
God.
Golden Globe
Yeah, I did.
worthy?
Yeah. It
Yeah.
was really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. It was really well done. Some of the best acting I've ever seen.
Really?
Serious.
Sweet. I
Luke
can't.
says,
Oh, that's what
watch it, bro.
I forget
And
it's
I'm
on
not
Amazon.
saying that because
I
I'm
need to-
biased towards Adam Driver.
Perhaps.
but,
I mean,
that has something
none
to
of
do
us
with it,
on this
but
podcast are, except for, us.
Yeah, right.
Except
There
that
you
we're
go.
not really.
But I mean, I feel like everybody in that movie was
really,
great.
really good. Laura Dern was really, really good.
Yep.
Like, she made me feel so icky.
Scarlett was
Oh,
amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, DJ, you need to.
Yeah.
See
I
that
do need to
movie.
put that in my eyes,
It's a
and I
wicked
will.
movie.
I will put it in my eyes. But the winner was 1917, a movie I really wanted to see and didn't get to see.
Yeah, when that gets released, I'll go
Right?
see it because it's not everywhere.
Nope.
I know that's absolutely obnoxious, don't you
Not
think?
fair.
It is unfair.
I do want to see that one.
Yeah. So, but that was the winner. Yay! Congrats to 1917. So best actress in a film drama. Anybody you thought was going to do it, like before, like Charlize Theron in Bombshell?
I thought Scarlett would have got a nod.
Yeah. Was it the Saoirse Ronan? I'm saying her name wrong.
Oh, yeah, you really are.
Say
Saoirse
it
Ronan.
for me. Who?
Saoirse Ronan. She's
Okay.
she's like a,
Zorisy Saran.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Ronan. I got the Ronan,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Saoirse?
Saoirse.
Saoirse?
Yeah.
I can't. It looks so weird. Saoirse?
Yeah. It's an Irish name.
Is it?
Yeah.
And I'm Irish.
How's it spelled?
But
Saoirse.
Gaelic is like the weirdest language. It's super hard. Like there's so
there's
many
no I in it?
confusing like consonants / vowelage / silent
Yeah.
stuff / phlegm. It's a tricky one.
Yeah.
Silent
Oh my
stuff.
god.
It's weird. It is weird.
Yeah, phlegm.
So,
Slash phlegm. Okay.
it is. There's so much like and
Yeah.
it's a tricky one.
There
It's
it
a
is.
tricky language.
Yeah. well, I did see Little Women, and I saw her in that.
She's
Um,
a good actress. She was in the
she-
Lady Bird movie that was all everybody was
That's
talking about
she
last
was in
year.
Lady Bird.
She was
Yeah.
in. Oh, was she in that? She's in like every movie that has been like on the Oscar list. She's been in at least one of them for like the past 4 years. She's. Is it Brooklyn? Which one is that? Please hold. I'm looking.
You're gonna look.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm holding, but I don't have any music for that at the moment. That's a good one.
you're
That's a good one.
Yeah, you're welcome. Well, while she's looking, let's go to another category.
Well, I was going to say the winner of that category was Renee Zellweger from the movie
Nailed it.
Judy.
Oh, yeah, she plays Judy Garland.
Yes, she does. And I did want to see that
Brooklyn.
one, and I didn't get to see that one either.
She's in Lovely Bones.
So,
She's in Atonement.
now apparently, I didn't get to watch this show, but after reading some things about it, she had a on again, off again accent, like a Southern Belle accent that she kept going into and then getting out of it in the middle of her acceptance speech.
Yeah, and I guess it was throwing people off.
And I mean, how fun is that? You have everybody's attention to just mess with them like that.
Well, that's one way to look at it for sure.
I mean, that would be a blast. I would do it. I wish I could hold accents longer. I just have to have the patience for it,
It's
I
like
suppose.
Jaime Fangstein, and that's about as far as you go.
Jaime was so much fun. That was a blast. I could never play that character anymore. I mean, unless he was updated to an old geezer. I mean, I'm not an old geezer yet, but...
But vampires are tricky. You can't come back and play them year after year.
Exactly. Yes. Not without young face being put on, and you don't have that great CGI for
that
live
highly
theater.
controversial young face.
Yes. So, how about Best Actor in a film drama? Yes. What did you think? Who did you think was going to get it? Never mind. Adam Driver. I was looking down the list and then boom, it hit Adam Driver. I'm like, oh yeah.
That's
Who did I want it to happen
Who did you want?
for?
Yeah.
Adam
Yeah.
Driver.
Well, he needs one. He's ready. Maybe he'll get the Oscar.
But I had
instead.
a feeling that Joaquin Phoenix would
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah. Who did got it? Got it.
Who did got it? Yeah.
Who did got it? Who did get it? Over Christian Bale. Yeah, I could see that actually not happening for Christian Bale. Although I did like him in Ford versus Ferrari, which was what he was up for. Antonio Banderas, Pain and Glory. I don't think I saw Pain and Glory.
I'm pretty sure with a name like Pain and Glory, you'd remember if you'd seen it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And then the two pops I didn't see with Jonathan Pryce.
The two pops.
Oh, popes. Is it popes? Duh. Never mind. Excuse me. The two popes. Eek. What was I thinking?
I don't know. I
So,
thought it was
anyway-
a story about like
Yeah.
an
Yeah.
older gay couple who.
That's it. Yes.
These are my two pops.
Yeah.
My two pops.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But that was the working title. Later they ended up calling it Jumanji. Oh. Sorry. Never mind. Ay. So, congrats to Joaquin Phoenix, the Joker. Yeah. Best film, musical or comedy. Dolomite Is My Name was up for grabs. Jojo Rabbit, I thought that could pull it out. Knives Out or Rocket Man, those two. Pretty good. I don't think that Knives Out was really Golden Globe worthy, but Rocket Man very well could have been. But the winner is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, is that a comedy and or musical?
It is,
technically, I believe, a comedy.
It is, yes, it is a comedy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go figure.
Okay.
Yeah. So the next category, Best Actress in a Film, musical or comedy. It's interesting that they put those two together.
Yeah, I don't like that they.
It doesn't make
actually.
sense to me at all. So, well, for Knives Out, it's like Ana de Armas. I say it wrong.
Okay, so the problem here is that I'm looking at a completely different list from you. So I have
Yeah.
no idea what names you're looking at. I cannot save you.
Oh, well, the list that you're looking at, why don't you look at the one that I put in the Discord? There's a little...
Yeah, I could do that, but
I-
then I
I
can't
could
just
read.
laugh at you when you say things like the two pops.
that's...
Two pops.
That's true.
He's my two pops!
Hey, my two pups.
I know, right?
Hey, honey, you want to come home and meet my two pops?
That's right.
There's the list. He put it again
Thank
for
I
you.
did it again. You're welcome.
He put it again for you. You hear
Yes.
how I said that?
You said it so well.
Put it again. And this
Kate
all
Blanchett.
just so he's not embarrassed when he says things like Versace.
Versace.
There you go.
Versace. Yes.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Kate Blanchett for Where'd You Go, Bernadette? I really like that film. But let's see. With Bernie Fields for Booksmart.
Okay.
And then Emma Thompson for Late Night. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But the winner was Awkwafina, The Farewell. Yeah, and I've seen her in other things, and I really like her in other things. I have not seen The Farewell.
But
But
you
Awkwafina-
saw the
oh, she was in-
Asians. You saw
Yes.
the Jumanji, which you liked her
Jumanji,
in.
yes. She was impressive in that, too.
Yeah, she was very Danny DeVito.
Yes. Oh, my gosh. She just... I mean, and Crazy Rich Asians.
Crazy Rich Angels.
Crazy Rich Angels.
I'm having...
Starring Michael Landon. No? I don't know.
Yeah. Gosh.
Well played, Joe. Well played.
Yes,
Hey,
exactly.
you got it. You got
Michael
Yeah,
Landon
yeah,
was
yeah.
CGI. They just
CGI.
use old footage like they did in Star Wars. Where was I with this? Oh yeah, Awkwafina and she was the blonde. What did they call her? Blonde Ellen in Crazy Rich Asians.
Okay.
So funny. She's amazing. I can't wait to see more from her.
She was really good in The Farewell.
Yeah, I heard. I wish I'd seen that film.
Well, the Golden Globes voters thought so too.
They did.
Yeah, that's good.
Good job for
They
her.
said, "Here, have a statuette.
Yes.
Have a little stick with the ball
Have
on
a
top.
shiny
Yeah.
lady."
Best actor in a musical or comedy.
Are you gonna
Let's
try
see.
it?
Yeah, well, there's Daniel Craig
Mm-hmm.
for Knives Out. Was it Roman Griffin Davis
There you
for
go. Mm-hmm.
Jojo Rabbit? Yeah, and I really enjoyed that. I don't know if Roman Griffin Davis is the young boy who played Jojo Rabbit
Hold on.
or Jojo. That kid killed it. Like he did amazing.
Yep.
So, Leonardo DiCaprio lost in this category for Once Upon a Time.
He usually does.
I know.
Damn.
Yeah, he went
Okay.
down like a Titanic.
Ouch!
And sorry.
Jeez.
Damn, that was cold.
rude.
Sorry,
The
too
North
soon.
Atlantic.
Too soon.
Yikes. Move over, bro. Jeez.
Well, didn't you say
Right?
Kate Winslet was nominated for something too, and she didn't win either? So
She did not either. So,
they both fell off the paneling.
yep.
That's because she didn't move
That's
over.
right.
Nope, she
It's
didn't.
just
Nobody
rude.
likes her now.
Save Leo. Hashtag
Yeah.
Save Leo.
Save Leo. Right. Eddie Murphy did not make this one either for Dolomite Is My Name. And I feel ashamed that I haven't watched it yet, too, because that's available to me to watch.
It's good.
But Taron Egerton,
Yep.
Rocket Man, winner. And I totally believed, like, he was amazing in that. Like, he killed it. Not to mention the kid that played the young Reggie
Right.
did pretty damn good as well. So
Ooh, so much so DJ said, "Damn."
I know, I can't believe it. By the way, a little sidetrack note. We were talking before the show, and I have a pretty bad potty mouth when it comes to playing video games.
Yeah, you do.
Like,
Mario
like
Kart.
Mario Kart. So
Yeah, see, he said that, and I was like, I
Oh
don't
my
buy
goodness. It is
Oh, it's bad.
hysterically. I laugh so hard when DJ swears on Mario Kart.
I
It makes
get
my
so
day.
anxious playing that damn game.
He does.
Sorry,
He really
I'm just
does.
already. I said damn twice now, 3 times. Curses.
You can feel his like animosity towards the CG
Yeah.
adventuring.
No bueno.
He just gets so ragey.
Oh wow.
I'll have to take your word for it.
One of these days you'll see it and you'll be like, wow, you were right.
Well, moving on. Sorry, sidetrack finished. We just derailed. Best supporting actor in a film. I guess it doesn't matter if it's a comedy or drama or whatever it is. But those who didn't get it, Tom Hanks in A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, which I'm surprised. Anthony Hopkins in The Two Popes.
Those pops.
I almost said
He was
poops
one of the
too.
pops,
I'm like,
that's why.
whoa, that doesn't work.
Did you
Two
say
poops?
Poops.
It gets better.
That's a better title.
Is that a better title?
Yeah.
The Two Poops.
Have you seen The Two Poops? Yeah.
I'll write it down just to,
It's
in
like
case.
I think that was said to me at work today. Hey, did you see those 2 poops? Go pick them up.
Two.
Hey,
Pick up
Oh,
the poops.
God.
pick those poops up.
Boy.
The 2 pops left 2 poops.
2 people from The Irishman didn't make it. Al Pacino and Joe Pesci.
Wow. They didn't
I
make
know.
it.
Didn't make it. But the winner of the Best Supporting Actor in a Film was Brad Pitt. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Way to go, Bradley.
Good for you, buddy.
Good for
You don't even have to go and beat yourself up anymore.
Oh. Like in Fight Club? Was that a Fight Club
Yes.
reference? Okay.
Yes, it was.
Got
Yes,
it.
Thank you. All right. The best score. There we go.
Don't even try. Just leave it be.
Leave it?
No, I want to hear it. What is it?
Well, you
What?
can. Okay, so on the list I was looking at, it says the
Yeah.
actual guy's name who composed it, and it'll hurt your brain. Like,
Oh, this list does not have that.
I know. I'm going to put it in the chat just so Joe can laugh at you.
Oh, just so Joe can laugh at me, so you want me to try and say it?
Yeah, I can't correct you, though.
Okay. Well, those that didn't get it were Little Women, Marriage Story, 1917, and Motherless Brooklyn, which says...
I'm not even going to
No, that's what I said. I can't save him. I'm not even going to try.
Hildur?
Sure.
Hildur? Let's see.
It's probably Hildur. Like, it's probably
Right.
easy.
Yeah,
The
Hildur.
first one.
You're right.
It's
Hildur.
the-
Gaunditor. No.
there's no...
Gaunditor?
No.
Gunditor.
Yep, I would.
Yeah.
Gunther.
There's a lot of accents in
Hildur
there.
Gunther. That's it.
Sure,
Anyway.
but not at all.
No, not at all. All right. Well, the winner is Joker.
Yeah, the Joker. The guy who
The
composed
Joker.
the music for the Joker won.
Yes, that's good. Good for him. Congratulations. So what does that bring Joker to? Like 2 at this
I
point?
think it's like 3.
Oh, 3, and then Once Upon a Time in
Is
Hollywood
2.
got 2
Yeah.
now? Yeah, okay. Don't scroll, DJ, because if you do that, you will get knocked out. Here we go. Okay. Best limited series or TV film.
AKA
Limited.
used to be called a miniseries.
Right. I would have called it a mini series as well.
Bread pit.
Yeah. So, oh dear. I get it. I just looked at the thing.
You sound so sadly resigned.
I know.
I
Can't
get
help
it.
it.
It's like the same. It was almost the noise.
Yes.
Oh, I get it.
Catch-22 didn't make it. Fossil Verdun did not make it. The Loudest Voice didn't make it. And Unbelievable didn't make it. That's
Unbelievable.
I know.
That's unbelievable
But
that it didn't make it.
Chernobyl did.
Yeah,
Chernobyl
it did.
made it.
Chernobyl
Yeah,
was
it was the winner of
pretty
the
good.
mini series, not best limited. Sheesh.
Way to go, HBO.
I know, right?
It's a great show,
It
man.
was wicked good.
It was super good. I'm sure there was some inaccuracies as far as history
But-
goes.
Do you taste metal?
But dude, It was brutal. Not terrible,
Poor
not great.
guys.
Ah, got it.
3.6 rotogens.
Oof.
Oh, yeah.
It's only 3.6.
Yeah, it's fine.
They only go up to 3.6.
Oh.
Well, use the good meter. Oh,
Sorry,
it's
guys.
locked in the file cabinet.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Here's this other one. What is it? Well, it ain't 3.6.
Well, it's broken.
It's lots more.
It's a lot
It's
more.
lots
It's
more.
all of them.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I'm going to have to watch this Chernobyl.
You really should. I'm surprised that you haven't yet.
You haven't seen it?
You know, it's been, I don't know.
Like 6 months since it came out.
Yeah, I've been trying to watch things, and it just, life is crazy.
I totally get it.
I mean, I did get to watch a lot of movies when I was sick. That was
That's
cool.
true.
I wish I'd binge watched that, perhaps. But when
I
you're
don't know.
when you're
Yeah,
in the
instead of
moment,
going out-
Years.
Instead of going out and infecting
Yeah.
people, you should have stayed home.
right? Well, you know,
Yeah,
I
patient
gotta.
zero.
Well, here's the deal.
Outbreak.
Here's the deal. I know. I enjoy being, one, the center of attention,
Jesus.
and two, I'm trying to leave a legacy here
Oh my god.
without
That's
having
one hell of
children.
a legacy.
I can't believe you just. Wow. You're just like, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and, get San Diego sick. That's my legacy. Remember the things that I have done when I am gone.
Remember this.
Oh,
Oh boy, best actress in a mini series or TV. Let's see. Names. All these names. I'm not going to say all these names, but Michelle Williams from
Fosse.
Fossil Verdon.
Fosse.
Is it Fosse?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bob
Why am I
Fosse.
adding an L?
Fosse what? The
Yes.
choreographer.
That's
Chicago.
the one.
A lot of bent wrists.
Yeah.
Flex.
Where else? Now where am I? Oh, best director of a film. Here we go. Oh boy.
Who won?
Bong Joon-ho
No.
for Parasite.
Yep.
He didn't make it.
You're cracking me up the way you say they didn't make it.
They didn't win. They're not winners.
Yeah, but the way it
It's
sounds
like
is
they
like they
died.
died.
Oh, well,
It
gosh.
They didn't make
They
it.
didn't make it. Yeah.
That's
Well, what happened to them?
Todd Phillips for the Joker. Oh, he
he didn't make it.
he didn't make it.
He didn't make it.
You're killing me.
Yeah.
That's
almost
dying.
didn't make
See?
it.
That's not gonna make it.
Martin
Yeah.
Scorsese from The Irishman. Well,
He
you
didn't
know,
make it.
he's no longer with us in that
Jesus.
Oh, man.
category. Quentin Tarantino, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Dead guy.
Yeah, that guy. Nope, not there. Sam Mendes from 1917.
He's really old.
He's the winner. Yes, the winner.
Cracking me up, dude.
It's fun. This is fun. All right.
Okay.
Here we go. Here's the next one. Best actress in a TV series drama.
Hey, she won.
okay.
Didn't she win the Golden Globe for being a queen last year? I know she won an Oscar for being a queen last year.
So you're not going in the order that I've been going, but yes. Olivia Colman? Are you talking about that
Yeah.
for The Crown?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so. I think she did.
So I didn't say anybody's name. I was just
I
talking.
know. I went there. It was my fault. But Jennifer Aniston didn't make it.
Oh,
No.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
I mean, wait.
Jodie Comer,
yeah, sure.
Killing Eve. Yeah. Nicole Kidman, Big Little Lies.
Oh man,
Now here's something I didn't know. Nicole Kidman was on a TV series.
it's on. It's on. Is it Stars or HBO?
Oh, so it's one of those big ones.
Yeah.
You're right. Okay, and then Reese Witherspoon for the morning show. But no, it was Olivia Colman for The Crown. And Coleman, you just can't hear that name without thinking
Of camping? Yeah.
A lantern.
well, I was going with a film rather than
sleeping bag?
camping, but you're right. Camping, that's a camping thing. But then also Goldman Coleman,
Oh yeah, the birdcage.
the birdcage. Yeah. Yeah. So, anyway, best supporting actress in a TV series limited series TV film.
Yeah,
oh
they
my
just
God.
crammed all of those ones together.
They're like, it could have been Emma Watson from Chernobyl, but it wasn't.
Didn't make it.
It could have been Meryl Streep, but it wasn't from Big Little Lies. It could have been Toni Collette.
But it wasn't.
Unbelievable. But she didn't make it. Oh dear. Helen Bonham Carter? Yeah, The Crown?
Helena Bonham
Carter.
Helena
Carter.
Bottom Carter. But there's no... Oh, wait. Bonham. Please, Helena, if you listen to this, I apologize.
Yes, I'm sure she listens to Thanks for Watching. Oh, shit.
All right. Patricia Arquette, though.
Carter.
Helena Bottom Carter. All right. It works.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Patricia Arquette, thank you very much. You were the winner
Good
from
job.
the TV show The Act. Congratulations. Sorry, Beth.
No, it's
Totally. I nearly killed Beth.
just a little.
Here we go. All right, best song in a film. Are you ready for this? Beautiful Ghosts in the movie Cats. I do remember that song. But that didn't make it. Nope. Into the Unknown was not stuck in anybody's head long enough for Frozen 2.
Wow, I'm surprised.
Also not stuck in everybody's head enough was Spirit with the Lion King. And then from the film Harriet, Stand Up was also not memorable, apparently. But I'm Gonna Love Me Again from Rocket Man was stuck in everybody's head, apparently. So that's the winner.
I see.
Yeah.
I didn't see. I didn't.
Oh, it's super good.
Did you not see
She
that?
has not seen it.
Rocket
Not
Man?
yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Me either.
Me
All right.
either.
Well, here it is.
Me either.
Best TV series, musical or comedy. I'm sorry, there's a gif of a little dog butt.
It's a corgi.
It's a
Corgi butts
That's
are the
cute.
best
That's-
thing.
Yeah.
That's Helena Bottom
That's
Carter.
right.
That is. Helen Bottom, a Corky Corner, right now.
On a bottom corgi.
Wow. Off track. Thank you, Discord, for letting me go off track. Right. Where were we? Best TV series, musical or comedy. Okay. Barry didn't make it.
Poor Barry.
No, poor Barry. The Komsky Method.
Kaminsky Method.
Thank you. I haven't seen that one, the Kaminsky Method. What, have you
I haven't seen the Komsky Method
either? Yeah, okay. The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Hey, good job.
Maisel, I got it right?
Maisel.
Okay.
You got it.
And then The Politician. Those three didn't make it either, but Fleabag.
Oh,
Fleabag is the winner. I never saw Fleabag either. I don't even know what it's about. But congrats to Fleabag.
yeah. Good job.
Did anybody
Well
else
done,
know what this is
Fleabag.
about? Yeah.
No.
Well done, Fleabag.
It's
Yeah, Fleabag.
It made me think of Dumb and Dumber, though. Kick his ass, Seabass! But you could have just said Fleabag, I guess. Sorry.
Same thing.
Best Supporting Actress in a Film. And it wasn't Kathy Bates
Nope.
from Richard Jewell, but she kicked butt.
I bet
like
she
that
was really
one.
good. She's always good.
She was. She is always good. Annette Bening in The Report.
Wow.
Which I did not see, but I'm pretty sure she could have.
Another
Yeah.
good one.
Yeah.
Look it
Jennifer Lopez in Hustlers. And I could see that. I've never seen her do anything like slutty in the Hustlers. Never mind.
That was like
That was
a record scratch.
was.
Pin
It really was.
pin drop. Every like memeable everything just stops
Right.
moment that just happened.
That is the story of my life.
I've never seen her do anything
Slutty.
slutty. And then just I was waiting for Horatio Sands to show up or something. I don't know.
Right? Isn't she a singer?
Oh my god.
I mean, is that a serious question?
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, man. She's a well-known musical
Got
artist.
Okay.
Dancer turned actor turned singer turned
Got it.
singer again.
Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
Turned Mrs.
Boy.
Oh man, what's his name? Doesn't matter.
Oh, well. Yeah, you're right. That doesn't matter. Margot Robbie in Bombshell. But, by the way, never mind. I won't talk about it. I won't talk about it yet. But anyway, who won the Best Supporting Actress?
Laura Dern.
Lauren Dern, that's right.
Laura
Marriage
Dern.
Story. Laura. Jeez.
What did he
Lauren.
say? Lauren
Dern.
Oh, it's one of those days, apparently.
Lauren,
Holy
darn it!
moly. Gosh, darn it. All right. Oh my gosh. Best film animated.
This is surprising to me. Like,
This is really surprising to me,
for
too.
serious, legit surprising to me.
Absolutely. Who at the Golden Globes paid off
No.
this list?
Damn.
Because somebody got some money for it, because here we go. Who didn't make it? Frozen 2 didn't make it. How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World. Oh my gosh, didn't make it?
The Lion King.
What? Okay, I can see The Lion King.
Didn't everybody love The Lion King?
I think a lot of people did like The Lion King.
in '94.
Yeah, see, so it was good. Toy Story 4 didn't make it
Like,
as a
usually
best
these
film.
big Pixar movies and the big Disney movies, they walk away with it generally.
Right. But Missing Link is the winner? Holy moly.
That does seem a little...
That's the one with like the abominable
Yeah.
view or something.
Yes.
Come on, man.
But
Hello.
I mean, I didn't see it. I don't have an educated opinion.
it was claymation.
But just based off the
Yeah.
previews, that looked so
Goofy?
not interesting.
Not interesting. Yes. But I mean, the claymation
I'd
was
rather
cool.
watch Spaceballs than
Damn!
Wow.
Wow! That's incredible.
unbelievable even.
Yeah, unbelievable. Holy moly. That's insane. Wow. Missing Link. And I gave that a really low score,
You
too.
did.
That was just... Wow.
You kind of... You were like, this movie is kind of... I mean, it's good, but
you know
and we
what,
were all
though?
like, wow, DJ didn't think a movie was a 10. That was amazing.
And honestly, this totally makes me think that this Golden Globes thing is totally illegitimate.
Damn.
Or biased or rigged or
Yeah.
something.
Political in
Yeah,
nature?
Maybe political.
I mean,
well,
I
don't know.
granted other people have different opinions than I do.
That is true.
Okay.
That is true.
And maybe more people enjoyed that film than say I did. But does
It's
anybody
entirely possible.
But does anybody know what its scores are? Hold on. What
Hold on, I'll Google it.
Oh, you'll gotta what is the audience score for that?
I'm
What is
looking.
the
You can't base it
Yeah.
off just that, though.
No,
you know,
I
like-
know, but still, I mean, if you think about it, though, the audience score is going to probably
Rotten Tomatoes
mimic.
says 89%.
What?
Can you please take that sound and put it at the end of the show?
That sound needs to be somewhere. That sound
that
needs to be
your text
somewhere.
alert when you text me.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I gotta move on. This is just insane.
I just want you to make that noise again.
Did you hear that?
I will send you the audio when I'm done.
Did
Okay.
you guys hear
Thank
that?
you. Holy crap.
That was too good.
Oh
Man.
my gosh! I just what? No. Moving on. Best screenplay. How about that?
Okay.
Oh my god!
You all right, Beth?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Boy,
You
this
gonna make it?
this show's cracking you up, Beth.
You guys are killing me today.
Oh my gosh.
It's like I
okay,
didn't win a Golden Globe or something. I'm not making
Oh.
it.
you didn't make it.
Hey, yo.
Well, I can tell you who didn't make best screenplay, right?
Was
Marriage
it,
Story.
Was it
Nope.
the two pops?
Yeah. Too much of a parasite on that one. Nope.
Also the two poops.
The two poops didn't make it.
Two pops played two
They
poops.
stayed constipated. The Irishman
Wow.
was too long for everybody, apparently.
It is like 3.5 hours long.
It is quite a long show. But the winner is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Tarantino.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Congrats, dude.
Congrats, yes. I did enjoy the film, so I'm like, I don't see anything wrong with that one.
Okay.
Best film animated, for crying out loud. Yeah.
That one's
He's
got your...
so
nope.
ragey about it.
I a little bit upset about that one. I don't know why. I would have rather had any of the other ones.
You'd rather watch Spaceballs.
I love Spaceballs, so I
I
would
know you
probably rather watch Spaceballs. Okay, where were we? Best screenplay done. Okay, best actor in a TV series drama.
Got it.
There we go. Best actor. There we go. Kit Harington from Game of Thrones
Oh, okay. That's cool.
didn't make it.
Poor Johnny Snow.
Aw.
Yep.
Dang, Jon Snow died again.
Oh.
Aww. Remy Malik. I think
Rami
I said
Malek.
that right. Malik.
Rami
Dang
Malek.
it. Rami Malek. The Mr. Robot didn't make it. Tobias Menzies.
Funke. Oh, sorry.
Job.
Thank you.
I'm
The
so
Crown.
proud.
I can get one right every once in a while. And Billy Porter in Pose also did not make it.
So who won?
But who won? Brian Cox
Aww.
from Secession.
He's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good for him. Congratulations. And then here we go. Best film foreign language. And The Farewell didn't make it. Les Miserables didn't make it. Pain and Glory did not make it. But Portrait of a Lady on Fire
Also didn't make it.
also didn't make it. But Parasite, yay, is the winner.
Good job, Parasite.
That's it. Good job, Parasite. Boy, this is fun. I'm having a good time.
I'm really glad.
Play us at high speed, too, because can you imagine?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay, Best Actress in a TV Series Musical Comedy. Christina Applegate. Wow, Dead to Me.
That was such a good show.
Yeah, I like Christina Applegate.
really like
She's
her.
pretty good. And she was the blonde lady gal in Married with Children, right?
Yes, she was Kelly.
Back in the day.
the
Yeah.
daughter.
Yes.
She was in Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead.
Yes.
I haven't seen that in a long
Yeah,
time.
me
Watch it.
neither.
You'll be like, oh, this
Yeah.
is so my teen years.
Right? Oh gosh. Let's see. Rachel Brosnan.
Close.
Oh yeah. What is it?
Well, it looks like it says Brosnahan.
Brosnahan. Okay.
But who knows? Maybe that H is a tricky silent one.
They always get me.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
I'm just gonna assume that it's there because
so,
I can see it.
Yeah. The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel didn't make it. Kristen Dunst.
Kirsten Dunst.
Kirsten Dunst.
You're doing a really good job, though.
Thank you. I am going to be trying out for their next what is it called? Announcer, perhaps that would help. Yeah. On
That'd be great, actually, if like every name was just kind of butchered.
Yeah.
And, like, the crowd shots are like all the celebrities looking around, like who is this dude? Like what is going on?
On Becoming a God in Central Florida. Now, see, I kind of want to watch this series just because of that title. Right? Natasha Leone. I'm sure I said that wrong.
Natasha Leone. That's okay.
Okay, Leon. Russian Doll. Did not watch that one, but it also did not make it. But what did make it? Phoebe Waller-Bridge. I think I said that right.
Yep.
From Fleabag.
Hey,
Yeah.
good old Fleabag's back in that mix.
Yeah. Look at that. Okay, so best TV series drama. Big Little Lies didn't make it. The Crown didn't make it.
I really
Killing
liked it.
Eve definitely didn't make it.
Nope, they killed her. She
And
didn't make it.
The Morning Show is not a winner.
Oh, bad
But
ratings
what
for the morning show.
what is a winner? Succession.
Succession?
Well,
What was that?
Succession?
That one. Oh gosh.
That was good too.
Yeah. The
Succession.
night of the old man laugh. Just sitting here wheezing.
Yeah. Okay. Whew. How many more of these do we have?
A lot.
Only
the
a
Golden
few.
Globes has all the categories.
All together.
Many categories.
Categories.
Yes. Best supporting actor in a TV series, limited series, or TV film.
A bunch of
Okay.
dudes.
That's right. But a best supporting actor. I think I said actress, but I didn't mean actress.
Well, we already went through actress, so now we're
That's
on
true.
actor.
Alan Arkin.
Hey.
Yes. The Komsky method.
Kaminsky
I
method.
said it wrong
Again.
God. How's it spelled?
Kominsky.
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 method. Didn't make it though.
Nope.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Kieran Culkin.
Kieran Culkin. Thank you. Succession.
There you
Didn't
go.
make it. Andrew Scott from Fleabag didn't make it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh hell.
Well, you can say Henry Winkler, and then I'll do the other one, okay?
No, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do
Okay.
it. So Henry Winkler for sure and Barry did not make it. But, here we go. Skellen. Shoot. Hold on. No, I got it. Try it again. Stellan Skarsgård
You got it!
and Chernobyl.
Dude, nailed
did
it.
it.
Fully nailed it. Skarsgård.
Skarsgård.
Him and his huge family of acting sons.
Yes.
All of them.
So, yeah. Congrats, Stellan.
Good job, man.
Stellan. Yeah. Congrats. Best actor in a TV series, musical or comedy. Michael Douglas from the Kominsky method.
You done did
Didn't
it.
Make it. Yay. Bill Hader
Hader.
in Barry.
Hater.
Hader.
Almost.
Bill Hader's so good, though. I love Bill Hader.
He is good. Ben Platt, the politician, did not make it. And Paul Rudd, Living with Yourself, also did not make it. Yes. But Rami Youssef from Rami made it. Congrats.
Good job,
go.
man.
Yeah. And then let's see.
Best
Can I just? Okay, I'm
Best
going to say
actor.
this afterwards. Yeah, I know. Best actor in a limited series or TV film. And Christopher Abbott, Catch 22, did not make it.
No.
Or Costello. Sorry.
Sacha Baron Cohen.
I was getting there. From The Spy, did not
Sorry,
make
I was
it.
trying to help.
No, I appreciate it. I need the help. Jared Harris from Chernobyl did not make it.
No, he was good, though.
Or he was good, and I'm sure he was. And then Sam Rockwell from
Always.
Fosse Verdon
Also, always a fan of Sam Rockwell. That guy.
did not make it. Yeah. You know who the winner was?
Russell Crowe.
Yes, it was Russell Crowe from The Loudest Voice.
Good job,
Good
man.
job, Russell.
Yeah. And that's
Good job, Fleabag.
that's the list. I don't have any more on
That's,
the list. So
That's the end of this list for sure.
yeah.
That's the end of the Golden
I
Globes.
think there may be some more, but I think they went and gave us just the big ones, the highlights. 'Cause-
Yeah, I think that was just the
Got it.
highlights.
Yeah.
I don't see any more.
Anymore.
So, but that's the list I got from the Guardian. So if you wanted to see it, you could always go to the Guardian and see what I'll put down or what we talked about.
You can look at the names too and go, "Oh yeah, I would have butchered that."
Yeah, exactly. So, all right. So that's the Golden Globes. That was what we did. Boy, this next topic. Oh my gosh. I do want to talk about this. Here we go. So it's stuff we're putting in our eyes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Star Wars Episode 9, Rise of Skywalker.
Watching it again.
I watched it again last night.
Oh. So it's like fresh in your brain.
It is fresh in my brain. And I'm going to have to tell you right now, this is a spoiler. Total, absolute, 100% spoiler. Now that you've heard all the fun stuff, now it's time for the nitty-gritty. And if you do not want to hear this, you're going to have to stop it right here and move on.
Real.
Yeah, check the notes, the show, the notes in underneath the show or the comments or whatever to see when you can start listening again. If you don't want to, or if you want to listen to the rest of the show, but I'd say it's been 3 weeks now. What, 4 weeks? Yes. Okay, it's good enough for me.
It's been a good. Been a good one.
2.5 weeks.
It's made so much money that if you haven't seen it yet,
it's been 2 weeks, 2 days.
Okay. Well, I'm good with this. So, so let's talk about the Star Wars thing. Okay. And I'm trying to decide on where to start.
I know it's tricky.
I would rather be reactionary than say things that I might not be able to take back about this movie. So
basically what he's saying, DJ, is you start talking and he will say words about what you're saying.
And he'll talk. Okay. Well,
I'll figure out like what you kind of want to know or what was confusing to you. I'd rather critique the movie that way.
Yeah. I don't,
because I have pretty strong feelings about it on both sides, and I don't know. I don't want to like keep. I know everybody wants to keep talking about it, but it's like kind of what it is, and that's what it is.
Happens.
But I want to make sure our fans know how we feel about it. I mean, I think we've talked a little bit about it on the Marco Polo, but I don't think it was enough. I think our fans need to know how we feel about this film.
Okay.
And after seeing it for the third time, I have digested it.
Oh.
And I can tell you from the very first time I saw it to the very last time I saw it, there are parts in this film that still make me want to scream.
Oof.
And good scream. Like, yes! Stuff that I really liked, stuff that I was like, I never noticed before. Mm-hmm. Like first of all, okay, I'm just going to throw it out there. The biggest emotional gasp that I had was when Rey destroyed using the Force, not necessarily the Force, but...
You're talking about Force lightning.
Force lightning. When she was using Force lightning and destroyed that destroyer...
The shuttle.
Wasn't it the shuttle? That's right.
The transport.
The transport, and everybody thought Chewie was on that.
Yeah.
Including her.
That is the squeakiest we have ever heard, Ray.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, man.
She was super squeaky. I mean, immediately, lightning.
And Finn too. He was pretty emotional.
Yeah. I was emotional. I mean, even the third time I was seeing it, I still felt what the actors felt.
So that didn't make me emotional. I was angry.
Okay.
That's an emotion.
Like I didn't get but not mostly when you say somebody's emotional, that means that they're like
crying and emotional,
flubbery or whatever.
No.
I was just like, in my mind, I was just like, okay. I mean, I guess.
Oh no, no! I was like, hell no! I cannot believe they would do that. I was like you. I was like angry. I felt angry. That was part of the emotion. And
Yeah, I mean, I think I got even angrier when we saw him again. Like, how dare you guys do that to me?
right? That was evil.
That was not
evil
cool,
upon
guys.
evil. Yeah. But I have to say, like, it was amazing to watch that whole scene take place, and it was like boom, lightning, explosion, and immediately Chewie, like, she knew, which then later, a little bit later, she could sense Chewie on the really big ship way up in.
So, exactly. So she could sense him
But
then,
not.
but not when she killed him.
Yes.
So there's some
Well,
inconsistency
perhaps
there.
it was just because she was so emotionally
Right.
wrought at the time. Because
And that's what
she
I was thinking, too.
She wasn't in her best frame of mind when she's having a little tantrum fight with Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
That's
though,
true.
about
Yeah.
the cheapness of it. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Lucas just came into the chat.
Hi, Lucas.
Hi, Lucas.
Welcome, Lucas, to the live studio
And
audience. of
just so you're aware,
whatever that one something angel show was that we said earlier, starring Michael Landon.
yeah. Just so you're aware, we were talking Star Wars, and I know you've seen it already, so it's not much of a spoiler for
It's
you.
a spoiler town.
But if I was wrong and you didn't see it, we're spoiling
He's
it
seen
right.
Yeah,
this
he
minute.
saw it
He's
before
seen
I
it.
saw
That's
it.
right. That's right. That's right.
They talked about it on their podcast prior to the one I joined. I
Oh,
believe.
okay, got it. I've been listening, and they did talk a little bit about it. So, but I understand how the cheapness would make you mad,
Yeah.
like saying,
I think that's what like got me. Is like, come on, dude, that's like low hanging.
yeah.
We
And
I don't know.
And you know, I did see there were 2 transports, like in that scene.
So, but did you see that the first time you watched it? Because
no, I didn't either. It was not until the 3rd time I watched it that I saw the second transport.
yeah.
And it's just a tiny little clip, like like a few seconds.
it just passes by. It's in passing.
Yeah, it's just a passing. What they do is they scan the entire area, like doing like this 360 turn. So they're showing everything, and they show those 2 things, and then boom. But they never show any of them leaving,
Right.
except for the one.
Right. It's meant for you to assume that Chewie's
Right.
in there.
And so the other thing is I was like, okay, well, Finn probably would have known which transport he was in, but as he was running to tell Rey this, the ship takes off from behind the rock. Mm-hmm. So we don't know which one it is.
Right.
Right. He watched them march him in, but he doesn't know which one
Right.
left.
Yeah. And so he just assumes Chewie's on that one right there.
Lucas says
And
he
that
knew
just-
that it was he knew that it was false.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Lucas, I think I echo Lucas's sentiment. Like for a quick
Yeah.
second, I was like, "Dude, come!" I was like, "No."
Yeah, I was in
And
denial.
then, yeah.
I was totally going, no. No. How could they do that? No!
And then Crackhead Blue says that she didn't fall for it at
Yeah.
all. She refused to believe it, so she
Yeah.
was like,
And that's
fine.
And that's part of the whole grieving process. Sometimes you're in denial. You're like, no, that didn't happen. And luckily they showed us that it didn't happen.
Right.
I mean, can you imagine if that was real? Like, I mean, real, you know, as real as this could have been. Like, I can't believe they did that. So, but I mean, they show
you,
death
Lucas.
in this. They never like say, oh,
That is 100% true. They show dead people.
yeah. So,
I mean, they showed crispy bodies by the door in episode 4.
Yes, they did.
yes, they did. So, but so that was
Poor Aunt
crazy.
Beru.
Like, but watching the emotion of the actors who believed that happened,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
I was just
Another one spot I did get emotional in. I know we're jumping forward in the movie, but
jump.
when Chewie got upset that Leia was gone.
That was amazing, and I thought it was shorter than it really was. After watching it for the 3rd time, I was like, wow, he's really going on this.
And it's similar to when he howled when Han got
Right.
killed.
Yeah.
The way he howled and then instantly took a shot at Kylo. I was like, yeah, Chewie, like, I got more emotion out of Chewie than anybody.
Yeah, it was insane. He was yeah.
All right, so is there anything in the movie, like, I don't know what your Star Wars knowledge is. Is there anything, like, that you weren't sure about because you don't know the source material well enough?
Not really.
Okay.
I mean, because, well, I mean, I'm old enough to have watched all the films and pretty much remember them all.
Right.
I would like to see the trilogy 1, 2, and 3 because I haven't seen those in a long time. But again, trilogy 4, 5, and 6 I've watched thousands of times, so that part didn't get to me. 7, 8, 9, that trilogy. I mean, I feel
The
like
one that just wrapped up.
I feel like 7 really mimicked 4
Yeah.
in the amount of content and the amount of storyline. I felt like
So The Force Awakens was kind of purposely done that way to bring a lot of the old fans back.
yeah.
This is just my theory. I'm not saying
Yeah.
I know this from a source or
That's
anything.
okay.
This is how I feel about
Your
it.
theory is
kind
the
of
source.
It mirrored some of the same beats as Episode 4 because it was like, let's make it kind of familiar. So the guys that were 19, 20, and 25 when the prequels came out, who kind of like, oh, these prequels are terrible, blah, blah, blah. Let's try to bring these guys back into the fold, but let's keep it fun for new fans. And I think Force Awakens completely did that exactly. Now, as far as The Last Jedi went, that one was like a mixed bag. Like, people were like, you know, when people were like, why isn't she from somewhere? I was like, that's okay. Like, it's okay that she's
Right,
nobody.
it doesn't have to
Like,
be.
Yeah.
And then to like follow it up with, oh, she's a Palpatine. I was like, come on. I mean, I get it, but no. Like, the one complaint that people were saying were like, well, if she's no one, then how come she's a Jedi? And I go, okay, do you remember how many Jedi were running
Yeah,
around back
bazillions
then? Were they
of
all from the
Jedi.
same? Were they the same 3 families?
lot,
Like, come on,
yeah.
guys.
And I thought that was
it's
the point
it's
of like
silly.
showing little broom boy at the end of Last Jedi was that
Yes,
it could be
yes.
anybody, and that's what appeals to the masses is that
Right.
you could
Anybody
anybody
could
could
do
do
it.
it.
Potentially.
That's the hero's journey right there is someone who has no idea and is generally kind of thrust into this journey trying to find where they fit in the story and go on this adventure. That's what everybody likes because, you know, everybody wants to be special. Everybody wants to be a Jedi. Everybody wants to be Harry Potter. Everybody wants to be Perseus. It doesn't matter who it
Yeah.
is. Everybody...
I don't want to be Harry Potter.
Damn it, Joe. I was on a roll.
Oh, Joe. Oh,
Lightsabers are way cooler than
I'm
wands.
not
Just saying.
saying...
I know. I'm joking. Sorry.
Well, but the Schwartz is cooler. Yeah. But and I kind of
agree with
agree
Lucas
with
on
you
this.
guys there.
I'd rather be Voldemort, honestly.
Yeah. Oh, boy. But I was a little taken back by the Palpatine thing too.
A lot of people
I mean,
were.
So
I mean, even
I
Rey
don't
Palpatine
mind.
doesn't make sense.
I don't care that the Emperor was still around.
Right. He.
But she doesn't have to be a Palpatine.
Right.
No.
Like, that was my only thing. Like, I know people were pissed off. How does the Emperor survive? Why was there a vat of Snokes? That was kind of silly. I will admit
vat
that.
of
Like,
Snokes.
why do you need more than one?
Well, see, they made one and it sucked.
It was part of the
so
cloning.
then they made another
thing that
one
they
and
were-
Yeah, I
it
don't-
sucked. And then they
I
made
know.
the third
It
one
was
and
to-
he sucked. But they're like, we're running out of time. Go.
Yeah.
It was to reinforce the fact that he was cloning this thing to make it. I understand
Go
why
sick
we
this
had
wiki
that
on Ben
visual, but
Solo.
we didn't need it.
Right.
Like, one Snoke would have been fine, and we got the one that got killed, and that's good. It's done. I just feel like the Palpatine was an easy out. The way I describe this movie to people, it was 7 pounds of crap stuffed into a 5-pound bag.
Wow.
Ouch.
Wow.
not crap because it's crap. Like you say, oh, that's a mess because it's too much shit trying to go into a small.
Right,
Got it.
there's
It was just a mess.
Too many pieces.
Got it.
Yes.
Yeah. They gave us more than we really needed to see.
Yeah, and I feel like, and Crackhead Blue and I have gone back and forth on this a little bit. I feel like they should have just let one director do it all,
Yeah.
or write it
Yeah, that
together.
would've been
I
a
mean,
smart
like
thing to do.
when, because I know Lucas didn't do all the originals. I mean, Irv Kirshner delivered amazing,
Right.
but he worked with George
Yeah,
to
yeah.
do it.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it doesn't feel consistent enough.
I see what you're saying.
Or like, yeah, if Ryan Johnson and JJ could have done the last one in
Yeah.
tandem,
Ooh.
that would have been great because then they could have really followed up on everybody's
Yeah.
stuff.
It would have had
And
to have been a
boom.
6-hour movie, though.
Sure.
I was not saying that would be a bad thing. I was just
yeah.
saying, with all of the storylines that were started in Force Awakens and then brought in with Last Jedi and then have to be tied up, if it's going to be the end of the saga, it would have to be either one 6-hour long movie or split into two, which would have made me really itchy because god damn it, how why I just want my content. I just want to be happy.
Yeah, I would have been happy with it being split into two or just be much longer.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think I mentioned that with the non-spoiler show, that it could have been longer. It was a bigger thing. And again, with the whole Palpatine thing, you're right. It didn't make sense. I don't know why they would have done that. So, but let's see. And what else? What else? I really enjoyed seeing. I know you guys are gonna be like, oh, of course, but Adam Driver's change.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I really enjoyed that, and the thing that I didn't notice before that I saw in this last show, or the last time I watched it, was not only did he change internally, but he changed physically too. His scar was gone.
Yep,
like
she
when
healed it.
Rey healed him,
After she healed him, yeah.
she healed everything.
Yeah.
I mean, holy crap. I was so impressed by that. And I was just like, so
he looked
Rey,
totally different as Ben Solo
Yes.
than he does as Kylo Ren, and that's because
I think that's a credit to the costuming and makeup too.
Right.
man.
oh
Like,
yeah.
They made him look healthy.
Yes.
They made him look like full of vigor.
Yes.
Like he looked ready.
Right.
Although, how are you going to give my man no
right,
speaking
not
lines after
one
he changes?
goddamn word.
How are you going to give the best actor of our generation no fucking speaking lines? But yeah,
you and
I mean,
have
but
talked
he
about
carried it. He did.
how,
he
we've talked about
didn't
a
need
lot.
them.
No, he didn't. But we could have used them.
Some.
Yeah.
He spoke. Oh, sorry, Penny.
No, he spoke volumes without saying
Yeah.
a word. I
And
got
yeah.
you.
Hey,
I
he
got
did
you.
have a line. He said, "Ow."
He did say ow.
Hey,
I do remember that.
When he straight yeets himself into the basement without calling the elevator, he's just like, "I'm coming." Ugh. That was such a Solo thing to do.
And you realize you're telling me this now, and
I never think about that until after I've already
I
done
didn't
it.
even think about that. Like, he spoke volumes without saying a word.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
healed her with this humongous hand. I don't know if it was
He's
just the way.
huge.
He has big
He's
hands.
a big
He has big hands.
dude.
Holy crap! Like his hand is her like whole big stomach. I'm like, geez,
Yes, her
Louise,
whole
man.
big stomach. She's such a dainty little thing anyway.
Right.
But he's just like
So
those rectangle boys.
right, but there he is, like healing her with nothing but the force, and just I could swear
He
he
basically
was talking
gave
to
her all he had left.
Yes.
And I was kind of pissed that he died.
Thank you.
You know, I was
Thank you,
upset
Joe.
about it too.
I was like, I get it, but I don't
Yeah.
like it. Like,
I gotta say, I cried the first time I saw it. The second time, I cried so hard. My mom was looking at me. She's like, dude, you've already seen this and you're crying this hard. I'm like, this is so much worse the second time.
So there was like, I think it was the second or so each we saw it 3 times. Each time we saw it, our audience participation was better.
Right?
Good.
And I think it was the third theater we saw it in, and like people, like a lot of the women in the audience, when they finally kissed, everyone, there's this ooh, this like, and then all of a sudden he just falls back, and like I heard those same voices that were oohing turn to like these gasps and almost sobbing. Like, I know I heard crying earlier in the movie, but I don't know where that came from. Oh yeah, some lady was like, "No," she was so upset.
Yeah, I heard the no's in our audience as well.
There were
then
like,
the guy when
there were
go
like
ahead, Beth,
4
go ahead.
guys who went and saw it the second time. So I'm like sobbing like Niagara Falls Frankie Angel. And these 4 big like man dudes behind me, like he drops and one of them just goes, "Nah, dude, seriously?" Like,
the guy next to me, or 2 guys over from me, when Chewie quote unquote died, he went, "Are you fucking kidding me right now?" And I was like, "Dude,
Right,
seriously,
same.
like I know I've already seen it. I've
Same,
seen it
bro.
already, but I feel you. Like I feel you."
Yeah. I really literally turned to Penny and said, "No, this did not happen. This did not happen." I went through denial immediately.
With Chewie?
Yeah, I was like, "No." I mean, maybe it was because I was so into the first Star Wars that
it's the same thing with Han Solo in Force Awakens. Like, one of my friends was laughing at me because I cried really, really hard when that happened. And she was just laughing. She's like, "Dude, it is a movie." I'm like, I have known this man my entire life.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Yeah.
Like
This...
I think somebody mentioned, like, it's fictional characters. It's not even real people. Right. I go, yeah, but it's like these characters that you like love, like you've grown up with them.
Yeah. These characters you made friends with in your mind.
Right?
Yeah.
So...
and Chewie was way more emotional to me than Adam Driver's Ben Solo. And Ben Solo, I just barely got to know.
It's because you were never even... You just weren't there. You just were Kylo Renning the whole time.
Yeah, it was Kylo Ren.
A major turnaround for you. I know that
Yes.
you called me. You're like, "What the fuck happened? Why were they kissing?" And I'm like, "Oh,
Yes.
my sweet summer child, you have
I
no
didn't even
idea
get
what
it.
you've been missing."
Yeah, I had no idea. I wish I'd read or even had the time to read all that other stuff, because I was like, I was not expecting that to happen at all.
Yeah.
But now I see it. Now that I've been going back and watching the other stuff, I get it. You're right, and it's there. It can be there.
Right.
But you know what? I was really... You know what was going on in my brain? Because
That's true. Hux was just killed off.
Yeah, that... Like, they could have drawn that out
I'm
a
the
little
spy.
bit
Really
more or
Kapow,
something,
dead
but...
now. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
They overpowered me and took my shit. All right, cool. You're the spy.
Toast.
Boom. I was like, shit, all right.
It's because you read Hux fan fiction, goofy girl. Him and his perfectly fucking styled hair.
Hux is cool.
Hux is cool. I will give you that.
He got wronged too, man.
Absolutely. Like him.
But I'm just telling you, like, they were just trying to do too much.
Yeah.
There was just too much.
Well, you know what ruined the relationship between Ben and Rey for me was Leia and brother and sister. Sorry, Leia and Luke. Because the very first time I watched this film, Luke and Leia was so angry and ended up kissing Luke.
Right.
And they turn out to be brother and sister.
Okay.
And so my whole brain was going, well, then Ben and Rey are cousins or something like that. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
They're
but by the
brother and
time they
sister
actually were
cousins.
making out in front of you, you knew that they weren't related.
Well, yeah, by then we knew, but still,
But
my
what you're
brain
saying
couldn't
is your
turn
brain
on.
had just automatically
Well-
turned off that side of things because
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Don't read Splinter in the Mind's Eye then.
Why not?
No, there's a scene in there you will not like knowing what you now know.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just to
Well, it makes me want to watch
I'll
it.
cliff notes it for you. So Splinter in the Mind's Eye came out before Empire,
Okay.
and Empire is when he learns. Or no, is it that it's at the? I forgot. Whenever he
In the
finds
chat,
out,
Blue's like, yeah, but that shit ain't canon.
not anymore. Not anymore. Anyway, Splinter in the Mind's Eye came out after episode 4 or whatever, and it was never Lucas canon, but it wasn't. It wouldn't have been. So Crackhead Blue is saying it was never Lucas canon. He didn't write it so it can go down the toilet. Fair
damn.
enough. But when you were writing stories back then, it had to be approved by Lucasfilm.
Oh.
So to keep all his spoilers intact, he was like, "Yeah, go ahead, write that.
They're
It's
totally
fine."
like hooking up. It's cool.
So in that book, there's a scene where Luke and Leia are both flying their X-wings somewhere together, and Luke is fantasizing about her.
Oh dear.
Right. Because he doesn't know.
That there's brother and sister.
Right.
Not yet.
Correct. He doesn't know
That's
yet. So there's a scene where it kind of describes in detail.
That's hilarious.
If I remember right.
That's hilarious.
Did Stephen King write this book?
No.
Wow. Well,
But yeah,
yeah.
that was a little bit of a tangent. But
No,
hey,
it was-
But it
was-
makes sense.
It was pertinent to our conversational.
But thank goodness Ray and Ben turned out they were not related, and this relationship could have been a thing.
Right.
And it could have been had that he survived.
Yeah.
And I wish he had. I really do, because I mean, I don't want the saga to be over. I don't want anything to end. I want to keep going. I want to keep giving them my money.
Yeah, I mean, they'll take it.
They will.
And I'll
they
just
will.
keep throwing it.
well, you're still gonna get Star Wars.
I
stuff.
know, and I'm okay with that. But
There's so
but
many
the-
different things that they can make movies about, and
There's
I
a
am
lot.
so
There's a lot.
excited. I am so excited.
Yeah.
But also,
I really liked some of the comic relief with C-3PO
right.
and Finn and all of them and what was going on. The brain wipe it was pretty cool. I really liked how they were trying to bring up the emotion of the android that's about to have his brain wiped and
Yeah.
and say,
that
I'm
poor
looking at my
droid, though.
friends.
He's been wiped so many times.
He has. And just the way it works out is just so amazing. Where was I? I got distracted by what
Sorry.
was going on in the thing. Let's talk droids, I suppose. Like, if you think, I mean, BB-8 being struck by a tree,
Poor little
freaking
baby.
hilarious, and you could hear him say "help."
It's just like, Ray.
Down here. Yeah, down here.
Oops. I think what I was talking to Lucas about this shortly after we saw the movie the first time, and I think what he's talking about is like that everybody seems to be acknowledging that BB-8 is happening. Like when they're charging down the deck of the destroyer on these space horses, and Finn's like,
Yeah, BB-8.
"You
he's
got
there.
it, BB-8. You got it. You're doing good, buddy." I think that
Yeah.
was what he's talking about. Is just that everybody feels the need to be like, "Yeah, BB-8, I see you. You're there." Is that what you're talking about?
Well, I'm talking.
I'm talking about Lucas.
Oh, Lucas in
So
the chat.
Lucas
There you
says,
go.
'Cause he
I
said he
do,
was-
but him constantly rolling his ass into battle, like, why? Okay, so remember how Anakin took R2-D2 aboard General Grievous's ship to get some shit done, to get their shit accomplished? He's this generation's R2-D2,
Yeah.
man. That's just how it is.
It is the R2-D2 of the generation.
Nobody had a problem with it when R2-D2 was going to Dagobah, jumping in the water and getting spit out of a lizard, but
He's
all of a sudden
super lucky
BB-8
he
rolling down the
doesn't
deck
taste
of a
very
ship.
good.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Very lucky they don't.
Come
I don't
on,
know.
bro.
He put on his
Tastes
turbo roller, man. He was out of the.
He can haul
he was
ass.
out of the way.
We've
of
seen
the
him-
space horses. I don't think he would have been trampled.
We've
Lucas.
seen him cook it in the sand of Jakku,
Which-
man. He was dipping and
If you
dodging.
have ever run in the sand, that is a pain in the ass.
Yes, it is.
I really like the do not underestimate the droid.
Oh,
I do like that. BB-8 got him out of a jam just like R2-D2 did
that's Force
several
Awakens
times. Yeah.
footage that they used for that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So Crackhead Blue says, after Rey explained to BB-8 how she gave some of her life force to the Serpent, and said you'd have done the same thing. He does. He brings Dio
Right.
back
Yeah,
Exactly.
he does.
by using his own power to charge Dio
Yep.
back up.
Yeah. Which was pretty nifty. That was cool.
She told him, "Hey, you do the same thing because you're a good
Yeah.
dude." And then Dio.
The little
So Dio was not just to sell toys, Lucas. He was also crucial to the story because he was the droid of the hunter. And the reason there's a scene where he asks Dio, "So what's your deal?" or something like that. And then that's when Finn starts running back over to Poe and he's like, "Dude, I have to tell you something. This droid, blah blah blah." And then that's when they figure some shit out.
So
he
he
was
knows how
important.
to get to Exegol.
yes.
So the
So
Wayfinder
he
is
is
gone
a-
because Kylo was just like, "Hey, babe, let's just carpool," and she's like, "Nah." So he broke the Wayfinder that she found, and that's the only way that they. How did that work? Because she.
No,
'cause she did it
she
with the
showed them how to
X-Wing,
get
but there
there.
was something about that
Yeah.
that he did.
Well, he had some like missing pieces. So they talked to him, and then it's like an off camera
He had some important information.
MacGuffin, if you want to give it that dumb title, but it was an off camera moment to say, "Oh, wait, this little guy is important, but we're not going to show you why. We're just going to have Finn call back
Because
to it."
he,
I wish he had more screen time.
because he was
as
on the
well.
ship when they were supposed to be
With
taking
Ochi.
Rey to
Correct.
Palpatine in the first place.
Correct.
Yeah, he was absolutely like, she's trying to help him, and he's just like, "No, thank you.
No,
Yeah.
no, thank you.
Don't touch me, please."
No, thank you.
Yeah, he's.
Apparently, that was JJ
Yes, I
voicing
did hear
that
that.
guy.
Also, let's talk about. I was just happy that John Williams got to make a little cameo. Made me happy,
Yeah, that was cool.
and I'm sure I've talked about it before because that made me really happy.
And Babu Frick is the MVP of the movie.
yeah,
There he is.
yeah.
He's so
There
so
he is.
friggin' cute. Oh my god,
He was absolutely cute. Wow. Great. You know what? The comic relief just was awesome in this film.
Do you know what you are? You're a difficult man.
Yeah.
So that was one of my complaints too about Mandalorian is some of the conversations, they sound too
Right.
earthy. Like they sound like our
Yeah.
speak, whereas I feel like the older Star Wars movies, they definitely didn't sound like they were like, this dude down the street that or
Yeah.
coworkers talking
General.
about stuff. And I
General.
felt like it doesn't. That's what I didn't like about Cara Dune's characters. Like she seemed too earthbound. She's awesome. I'm not saying she's not a good character, but I felt like she was too earthbound
Okay.
to me. And I'm like, this is supposed to be like not anywhere near what we
Right.
know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I felt like some of the conversation pieces were like just too
I
earthbound.
see what you're saying.
Yeah. I get it.
I only noticed it with her and with Carl Weathers' character. Some of that stuff, some of the stuff they were saying was like, And I know, I don't know. I don't know if I'm making sense, but.
No, I think you are. You're making sense.
And then some of the stuff that Poe would say, it's just like, okay, I guess, like, it's too earthbound for me. It needs to be a little more fantastical, maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's just the little kid in me that's like, wait, they are normal.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah. Wow. Well, anybody have anything else to say? Because I think we've spoiled the heck out of it.
There's just so much to say that it's...
There is.
I'll close with this. Yeah. Ben Solo deserved better.
Agreed.
For sure. We totally agree with that. I do. I agree.
Hashtag
I think Han Solo deserved better too, honestly.
No!
Who?
Han Solo.
Yes, I see what you're saying. I have to say that the surprise Han Solo scene...
Yes. Yeah.
That made me cry. That made me cry
that was
real hard.
Yeah, that was good. That brought it down to, like, your mom just died, and voila, here you are with me. And that
he wasn't a Force ghost. They were like, you're just a memory.
No.
Yeah, but I'm your memory.
Yep, I'm your memory, and you like me. Sorry. And the apology was, he didn't even say it. Look, he was Ben Solo.
It wasn't an apology. It wasn't an apology.
He was sorry.
He was saying, "I love you."
And
is that what he was saying?
That's why Han said, "I know." It was a callback to Leia telling him, "I love you," and he said, "I know."
Oh, you're so smart. Well, I'm glad you made that connection for me. That.
It was super good.
Yeah.
Like, because he said dad.
That makes it even more.
And then his voice kind of like, and then his like bottom lip did this little quiver, and then it was just like, dude, fucking nailed it.
Well, that was his last line other than "ow."
God, it was.
Lucas in chat asks, "What did Finn want to tell Rey?" So there's a few there's a few schools of thought on that. I don't know which one to believe.
I will tell you which one to believe because he said it in an interview.
Oh, he said it? Okay, well then and I guess I think JJ might have said something about it too. But that Finn was feeling Force sensitive as well. Now, here's something that some people have a question about that they've asked me, because I guess I'm kind of a local nerd lore locker of Star Wars knowledge. Is not everybody who's Force sensitive will be a Jedi. That's
right. Training thing.
But it's not even a training thing. You can be Force sensitive, and they can try to train you. If you just don't have it, you don't have it. So I think there's a misnomer right now that people think if you have Force sensitivity, you can be trained to become a Jedi. That is not the case. The case is, it's like this is why midichlorians became a thing, to try to explain the level of sensitivity. But midichlorians was such a stupid idea, in my opinion. This is my opinion. It was such a dumb thing to throw in there that it kind of, they never said it again. It was only in episode 1, and they never brought it up again.
Super true. Yeah.
So the way that I've understood it from books and games and stuff like that, so you're Force sensitive, you're Force adept, you're a Force user, you are one with the Force.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah.
So just because someone is Finn, I'm Force sensitive, it doesn't mean Finn's going to be a Jedi. But I think people are like, oh, no, Finn's going to be a Jedi. Like, I hate everything about Star Wars now. Like, it's not the case.
Right.
So, like, for instance, there's Admiral Thrawn, Grand Admiral Thrawn.
Thrawn.
The race that he is Chiss. Chiss children are Force sensitive, so much so that they are used as navigators in certain fleets of ships, because the nav computers can't do certain things, but these kids can navigate the ships through treacherous places. Right. Once they hit like a puberty age, it goes away. So even if you were to try to train them as a child, some Chiss might be sensitive enough to retain it and become a Jedi, but not everybody who's Force sensitive will be a Jedi. End of story.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it.
It's like that's like true. Saying, "Oh, you're good at math. You're going to become an accountant."
Right.
Correct.
No, thank you.
Nope.
Not happening.
So yeah, even it's. I think there's this. I don't know. There's too much negativity surrounding the fandom right now that it bothers me, because I've loved this stuff my entire. Yeah, and it sucks to hear people like just be so negative about something that I really like.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It bums me out to see some of that stuff. Right. Like, it's not going to make me not be a fan, but it just hurts. Hurts is the wrong word. It bums
makes
me
you
out.
itchy.
Like, man, yeah, it just sucks. Lucas says, "Thanks for getting me hooked on Galaxy of Heroes." Yeah, dude, it's fun. I like it. Put your name in the chat, and I'll add you. We can play. It's a little Star Wars mobile game.
Ah, got it.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. Got it. All right.
But yeah. It's just I could keep going.
I could
Of
talk
course,
about
of course.
this stuff for ever.
Well, we don't want to make this a 2-hour podcast today,
Nope.
so we'll end it there, and then say Ben should have had a chance, and go from there. Yeah. And maybe we'll add some more stuff later on as weeks go by, and as we see it again and again. So, but hey, let's move on to the movie clips, shall we?
Okay.
Our movie challenge. Last week's challenge, Lucas got. It was Tron.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So this week, we'll try it again. I feel like this is a repeat, but this is a totally different area. So if you didn't hear earlier shows, you might not get it. All right, here we go.
They change the password every couple of weeks, but I know where they write it down.
Are those your grades?
Yep.
There it is. I know it's a little thing, but Groundhog's Day, says Lucas. That's funny.
No.
Nope, not this time. Oh.
That was yesterday.
Yeah. So there you have it. 512 Podcast. If you want to check, or if you know what it is, send it to us. Let us know. Really quickly, do we want to skip streaming and go into that next week?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay. We'll talk about that next week. I have it written down, so we'll have it. Next week's films, so what's coming out on Friday for sure, 1917, so you'll finally get a chance to go watch that. Hitting theaters everywhere. Also, Just Mercy is hitting theaters everywhere, but obviously it didn't even make Golden Globe nomination, right?
Ouch.
So we'll see how good that is. Like a Boss, it comes out, and Underwater comes out this weekend. So if you want to check those out, we'll probably watch Underwater and Like a Boss because I like them comedy type things. Mm-hmm. So, what about what is it called? How about our box office stuff? Yeah. Can you guess who's number one?
In the box office right now?
Right, yeah, box office right now.
I can't.
Yeah, well, Jumanji is number 2 because Star Wars is still in this world. Mm-hmm. Number 1 again at $34.5 million. So it's lost some money. Yeah, 50% from last week. Jumanji 2, the next level, is number 2, and that hit 26.2 million. But coming back, like moving up from level 4, now on number 3, Little Women, $13.6 million. Falling from Grace, or actually number 3, Frozen 2 hit $11.8 million. And number 5 at $11.4 million, a brand new film called The Grudge.
Oh, a brand new one. A brand new The Grudge.
Yes. Everything else has been around.
A brand new The Grudge.
That's right, a brand new The Grudge. So that is what happened in the box office this weekend. So, Spies in Disguise, I think, how much did they gross? Like 47 million so far, but I don't know how much they made or how much it cost. But they had some pretty big shoes in that one.
Big shoes.
Big shoes. Yeah. What else do we have? Future films and trailers. Anybody see anything new in the trailer department? I mean,
I haven't really.
excited about Ghostbusters every time I see that trailer. Saw a new trailer for Fantasy Island.
Oh.
I'm like,
The Blumhouse one.
yeah. I was just
Yeah.
like, I turned to Penny. I was like, that is not like any episode of Fantasy Island I've ever seen. So,
Yeah, because it's not actually.
oh my gosh.
It's like it's just using the
Yeah.
name. Like
It really
I don't think
is.
it has anything to do with
No.
anything.
But they used the plane and they just really try to make it look like Fantasy Island, the TV show.
For like 45 seconds, and then they're like,
Right.
murder, death, kill!
Right? There's like, hey, look, this was fun. You enjoyed this? Let's destroy it. Oh my gosh. So that was insane. It looks interesting, so I'll probably go see it.
Yeah.
Yikes.
It's gonna probably be a scary movie, DJ. Be aware.
Yeah. I'm aware. I'm aware. Another comedy looks pretty funny. Barb and Star go to Vista
Oh
Del
my
Mar.
Barb!
Yes.
Oh my Star!
That looks pretty funny. I'm just
Oh yeah, I saw that preview or
I
trailer
wouldn't even
rather.
show our faces.
yeah.
That was
And I was like, are those characters from
Yeah.
SNL?
Yes.
so
Okay.
the first time I saw Star Wars, there was a lady who was sitting next to me, and she was like just appalled at how many trailers were before the movie, and she just kept complaining about it and was just like, and then that trailer came on, and she's just all, are these real? Are these real trailers? Are they just making stupid stuff up so we can't watch the movie? I'm like, oh my god. Take a chill pill, lady. It's gonna start. They're not gonna just, it's like we're all being punked. We all waited and waited and waited for Rise of Skywalker, and then we got into the theater, and it's just gonna be like 3 hours of trailers.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Or it would just be Groundhog Day.
Right. Would that be the truth?
Oh my god.
Wow. Oh boy. All right. Well, let's move on, shall we? Next week we're going to talk about characters with disabilities. That was what we said we were going to talk about last week, and we're still going to talk about it because we didn't get to it this week.
That's right.
Thanks to the Golden Globes.
Thanks,
and-
Gigi.
Yep. And my wonderful idea of, hey, let's go through this instead.
And then get everybody all upset about
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Well,
It was a
right?
rough show.
That was. Oh,
Good
my
job.
goodness.
Good job, Deej.
Thanks. So, 512 Podcast or shout out at tfwmovies.com or at tfwmovies on the things, the Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. Let us know what your favorite films where people have disabilities. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Plug something. Let's plug something, y'all. Hey, Joe, you want to plug something?
Sure, man. I'll plug my Twitch channel. Guys, I stream on Twitch 3 nights a week. I haven't for the last 2 weeks because of the holiday season. But we are returning. Well, by the time you hear this, doesn't matter. January 7th, we're coming back tomorrow, January 7th, with a post-birthday stream. I'm going to try to start that a little bit earlier than normal. But
2020.
normally I stream Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, starting at about 6:30 p.m. Pacific or specific or specific time. Yeah, it's fun. There's chatting, there's music, there's cool stuff. Also, I did an episode with the 29 Toes podcast.
Woohoo!
I am being told right now that episode will be up next week.
Ooh,
Next Monday.
cool.
I'm assuming next Monday.
That's
Yes.
cool.
Yeah.
Next Monday.
So there you go.
Yeah.
And that's all I have to plug about that.
Sweet.
That's all I
So
have to
29
say
Toes
about
gets a
that.
plug. All right. Check them out. And on the movie front for 29 Toes podcast, looks like Lucas is going to go see Cats tomorrow.
Oh,
Woo!
kitty
I hope
people
that
singing in trash cans
it was.
I dare you to bring a bag of cat litter with you.
Oh dear.
or some catnip.
Oh.
Catnip
Ooh.
and cat litter.
Penny and I
Ooh,
wore
man.
cat ears to it.
Oh,
It was pretty cool. So I dare you to wear cat ears as well, and take pictures, and then tell us. Get on the Marco Polo, and tell us about it.
Oh, I forgot. If you want to find my Twitch channel, it's www.twitch.tv/apostle_OFC.
Oh,
Sorry
excellent, excellent. Cool. And then I also want to plug Big Checho's Standard Tattoo Parlor.
Chicho.
Checho. In fact, I was just visiting Big Checho over the weekend and such, and it was pretty cool. He's got shirts and stuff now that he's selling and all that great stuff. Man's an artist. Like he will tattoo
Talented
your
art
skin.
man.
He will tattoo your shirts. He will tattoo paper to make it look good. He tattooed our logo. So great guy. So yeah, if you're in the San Diego area and you need a tattoo,
Go see Checho.
Uber on over to the Big Checho's Standard Tattoo Parlor is
Holy
what
crap!
it's called.
This is like.
I know. Yeah. All right.
No.
All right.
Go
I'll
to
move
Checho.
Yeah. Go to Checho. All right. Well, hey, you've been listening to Thanks for Watching. This is a podcast about movies. In case you didn't realize that after listening to this part. And I want to send about a big thank you to all of you wonderful folks out there, especially you guys, Patreon members, Lucas, Abby, Tyler, Teacher J.M. Strauss, Sean, Crackhead Blue. Yeah. So we love you. Thank you very much for participating in our show at a monetary level.
And being lovable.
And being absolutely.
How many more Patreons do we need?
We need
still
two more Patreons.
And what happens at that 2 more Patreon
Two more
members?
Patreons. Joe will eat a Twinkie Wiener sandwich.
And Blue will also, because she is super nice and all up with the solidarity.
All up with it.
Yeah.
That's right.
And for the record, I didn't say you have to do it too. She wants to do it with me. That's
she
awesome.
volunteered.
Blue
Yeah,
is
yeah.
totally like, she's
See?
awesome that way.
Yep. That's right.
She's awesome in a lot of ways, actually.
Well,
but
I
you know.
wasn't debating that.
Yeah.
She's like one of my favorite people on the planet, and we have met in person for like 2 hours.
Babu Frick, my oldest friend.
My oldest friend. That was hilarious. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. I know there's going to be so much more I wanted to say when I click end on this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I also want to thank for the opening, Joshua Struthers. Thank you very much. Big Checho for our logo. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I want to thank the cast. I want you guys make this show.
Cats.
The cats, yes, for being in the show. I really appreciate you doing the show with me, and me myself too. Okay, so
Yep,
thank you,
good.
DJ McGee, Jimmy Harris, Beth Labine, and Joe Ray. You guys are amazing, making this a great show.
You are.
Now, I also
Thanks,
want to
DJ.
thank those people that help us out, like the cast members, because without these folks, where would we be right now?
I
huh?
would be really hungry. My mom brought me some food earlier.
See, that's great. Crackhead Blue,
How's her wrist doing?
Good.
you got Joe's back. You're gonna eat that Twinkie Wiener sandwich with him. Dang,
That's right.
Dang. We need more support like that. But yes, Dorothy Fielden, you're bringing food to Bath. Thank you so
Mommy.
much. Jackie Harris and Penny McGee.
Penny.
Thank you all very much
Penny,
for
who hears
all your
about
support.
the podcast constantly.
Yes, and
The Cod Pass?
and
Shut up.
how
yes. The
how
podcast.
often DJ talks about it. She's like rolls her eyes 20 times.
She'll send me a text.
day.
She's like, he's talking about the podcast again.
Well,
got it on his mind.
I always want to try to make it a good show, right?
He does. That
Well,
is something that you listeners might not know. DJ spends easily 90% of his life just trying to think of how to make the show better for you.
And yet, it's the same show every week.
I know. Where did we go wrong?
What did I do? Well, so lastly, you listeners, thank you so much for making this show possible. I want to thank my agent. Thank you, the listeners, for showing us that we still can keep having a show and keep doing this. So
thanks for listening.
All right. Until next week when we talk about... Well, and we definitely will talk about it. Characters that have disabilities. Movies.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
And cut.